Hello, it's Dr. Mike Lindinger and welcome back to our OVET video series. Part 1. Why maintaining hydration is so important for your horse during training, transport, and competition. When people think of hydration, they think of water balance. We all know how important it is for us and for our horses to drink lots of water every day. But did you know that the only way to achieve water balance, or euhydration, is through electrolyte balance? Electrolytes are charged molecules, also called ions, that form when salts are dissolved in water in aqueous solutions like body fluids. For example, if we take common table salt dissolves in water into sodium and chloride ions, and these ions are electrolytes. Did you know too that horses, like people, are always producing sweat, even under cool conditions? So even under conditions like today, we don't see sweat on ourselves or on the horses, but that sweat is being produced, secreted onto the skin, and is evaporating, providing some cooling. We all know too that sweating rates can increase a lot, both from external heat sources applied to the body and from internal heat. For example, from the heat generated by muscles during activity. Horses produce 10 to 20 liters of sweat per hour of mild to moderate work when temperature is neutral, about 20 degrees Celsius, and a relative humidity of about 50%. Sort of like today, right here, right now. This includes activities like walking and trotting, cantering, and trailering. And transport is important because of the need for muscles to maintain postural stability. In neutral conditions, sweating rates can increase to 25 liters per hour for moderate to high intensity exercise, including the post-exercise recovery period. This represents a lot of water and a lot of electrolytes. Before we get into sweating, let us first consider dehydration. Dehydration is any loss of water balance that can negatively affect health, physical, and mental performance. Studies of dehydration in people have shown that even a 1% dehydration results in decreases in mental or cognitive performance. I think if more people understood this, they would not want to be competing their horse at jumping, dressage, or racing events where optimum mental function is needed. Clinical dehydration is considered to be a 5% loss of total body water. For 450 kilogram horses, total body water is about 300 liters, and therefore a 1% dehydration is only 3 liters, and a 5% dehydration is 15 liters. So your horse can become clinically dehydrated with 1 hour of exercise or transport. It is evident that most people are competing with a horse that is already dehydrated to some extent before the event even starts. With the summer heat and humidity, sweating rates can easily be 20 to 30 liters per hour. So dehydration, impaired performance, and impaired health are big concerns. Sweating is beneficial because of the cooling effect that it has on the body, but sweating results in dehydration if supplementation is not used. Dehydrated horses also lose their ability to sweat, and therefore cooling rates are slowed. This can lead to catastrophic heat injury for the horse if the horse's activity level is maintained. So ideally we want to prevent dehydration, but can we prevent dehydration? Well, only in part. We can provide electrolyte solutions to drink before exercise. This is okay and beneficial for endurance, cross-country, or dressage, but usually is not desirable for jumping or racing due to the added load. Electrolytes are crucially important because they hold the water where it belongs within the body. Water alone is not effective for maintaining hydration or recovering dehydration, and water alone can be harmful. This is because sweat is not just water, it is water and electrolytes. Horse sweat compared to human sweat contains 10 times the concentration of electrolytes, so sweating horses lose a lot of electrolytes. When this happens, the best way to recover hydration is by drinking a balanced and effective electrolyte solution. So water alone should not be given to a dehydrated horse. Drinking only water with no electrolytes results in dilution of the body fluids. The kidneys, responsible in part for water and electrolyte balance within the body, sense this dilution as a volume overload, and they eliminate the extra water together with even more electrolytes, because this is how kidneys work. This results in a dehydrated horse becoming even more dehydrated. In part 2, we will consider what should be in a balanced, effective electrolyte product. Thank you.